Hey, thanks for inviting me to this summit. We are living in a golden age of space exploration. It's a new era that requires new science and new technology. It's a new era driven by a new generation of star sailors. It's the Artemis generation. It's not the Apollo generation. It's a new generation. And it's a new era because as NASA returns astronauts to the moon and then beyond, we are going with and we're working with our international partners. So just last week, I was in India, and we met with the government and space leaders. We met with students, industry pioneers. One thing's clear: India is a leader in space research and innovation with a lot of technical capability. So the Indian lunar lander on the lunar surface inspired countless people around the world, especially in India. They were stoked. And the journey, of course, is far from over, because this mission is providing key scientific data on or about and near the lunar South Pole. It's clear that India is a leader in this golden era of exploration. And it's clear that we will reach distant cosmic shores because the US and India continue to explore the cosmos together. NASA is also excited about our joint efforts to send an Indian astronaut to the International Space Station next year. Gone are the days of one nation exploring the cosmos alone. And in this century, we go together. We go with international partners. We go, in this particular case, with India as our partner. President Biden and Prime Minister Modi met in Washington this past summer, and that visit showed the partnership between the US and India. It's strong, and it's growing. It showed the link between diplomacy on Earth and discovery in space. India's decision to sign the Artemis Accords, and they did that during the visit of the Prime Minister. It was critical to a peaceful, transparent use of space in the 21st century. We now have 32 nations that have signed the Artemis Accords. And so our two respective storied historical space agencies, we share barriers broken, we share technologies transformed. Our story is one of growing cooperation in Earth and space science, in deep space communications and navigation. We will use that deep space navigation and communications not only going to and from the moon, but then when we go to Mars. While I was in India, I saw our joint NISAR mission. It's a revolutionary Earth-observing satellite that's going to measure changes to the Earth's surface. And whether it be ice or volcanoes or earthquakes, croplands, other kinds of hazards, NISAR will help millions of people around the world understand the effects of climate change. During President Biden's speech at the White House, he spoke about the limitless possibilities between the United States and India. He said, two great nations, two great friends, two great powers that can define the course of the 21st century. End of quote. So together, let's define that course of the 21st century. And let's define it out there in the universe. The impossible missions of tomorrow will be achieved because of the growing cooperation between America and India today. And that will stick for years to come. Onward and upward.